Got to say hello to the people on LinkedIn. Got to say hello to the people on LinkedIn because they can only hear through the speakers. One day we'll be able to do both. They'll be able to hear callers and others. You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris, 833-212-1017. So, guess what I did today? You ready? New math. I learned new math. Right? So, and I'm going to tell y'all how it works. So, evidently, when you're privileged, 10 is your number. When you're privileged, ooh, need some water. When you're privileged, you get 10. 10 must be your number. 10 hours, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years. It seems like whenever somebody with privilege gets in trouble, you know, money, prestige, well-known, notoriety, public facing, whenever they get in trouble, they get 10 years. Let's go back to Dallas. You remember the ex-officer who went in the wrong apartment, shot and killed a black man, right? Amber Geiger, 2018, shot Botham Jean. And then in 2021, tried to overturn her conviction. She tried to appeal it. Police officer intoxicated with a gun, wrong apartment, and she only gets 10 years. But then, her being privileged, white female, she probably cried a few tears. And you know what white girl tears do to people. White girl tears make everybody who's crying and white the victim, even after they kill somebody. But it's unfortunate because then Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. What'd he get? 10 years. He got banned from the Oscars over slapping Chris Rock. Year Oscar ban. Do you think somebody leaked it to him? Hey, by the way, why don't you just go ahead and quit, drop out the, Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, and then we'll, ban you, and then that'll be that. Will Smith has got to be what, in his 40s? Motion Picture Academy banned Will Smith from attending the Oscars or any other Academy event for 10 years following his slap. Chris Rock. Will Smith is 53. Okay. The movie comes after a meeting Friday. The move comes after a meeting Friday of the Academy's Board of Governors to discuss a response to Smith's actions, and they called them unacceptable and harmful. To who? Anyway, Smith's preemptive resigned. Let me get it right. This is on CBS58.com. Smith preemptively, I'm having trouble with that word. It's Friday. Preemptively resigned from the Academy last week during the run-up to the meeting and said he would accept any punishment the Academy handed down. Like, what could you do? You're not a member anymore. What punishment could you not accept? Like, what, are you going to argue something that you're not a member of? But I digress. Privilege. You get to slap somebody and commit a felony on international TV and get 10 years for not. Hey, DZ, you can't come hang with the cool kids anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. Before you go, here, let's take your Oscar with you. Like, what is that? And I know I'm not a hater. It's ridiculous. But then it leads me to who? It leads me to Theodore Edgecombe, the point of my comment today. Theodore Edgecombe just received a 25-year prison sentence for the homicide of Milwaukee attorney Jason Clearman, who went after him. His mess up was not simply sticking to his defense attorney's plan by simply saying what happened, not saying the gun went off accidentally. So you jacked this man's life for the next 37 years for stopping somebody who literally attacked him. And then his wife goes over and takes something off his person, probably drugs, because he's some big time attorney who's hollering and screaming racial epithets, hit a guy with the car, which his wife did. Think about that. 25 years and 12 years of extended supervision. For what possible reason? I keep telling people the issue with the criminal justice system does not lie with the police. When the police do something wrong, it's fairly quick. It's fairly certain. They should be fired. They should be, whatever, suspended, whatever, all that, right? It's the prosecutors and the judges we need to be watching out for. Why did this man get 25 years of prison and 12 years of extended supervision? For what possible reason are you going to jack his life for the next 37 years? People that commit homicide don't get that much. They get life and then get out after like 15, 20 years. Dude got 25 years in prison. But if I'm drunk and go in an apartment that's not mine, I get 10. And if I slap somebody and commit a felony on international TV, I get banned for 10 years, no arrest. Police didn't even talk to him. But yet we're supposed to trust the system. But then again, I remembered. It's 2022. We do new math. So the next time you do math, just remind people. Don't worry about it. 25 equals 10.